Hello, Cancer. This is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general reading for the month of April. I know that this reading is coming in a little bit late, but as I'm recording this video, as I'm recording this reading, it is actually still in the first week of, so it's just a few days late, but there's, plenty to cover here and a lot of month left, okay? And I'm going to put all into it, give it my best, and really, give you guys, try best to give a lot for you for this month because I also missed the mid-month reading, so I want to make up for it in a nutshell. Okay, but I will be back for the middle of readings. All right, so let's go. Cancer. I also want to thank you guys. Thank you so very much for all of your support. Um, thank you for your continued support. For those who are brand new, welcome. And those of you returning, of course, welcome back, okay? And I just had to say that, let you guys know how much I appreciate you, all right? I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading. I laid the foundation of your spread to get your overall energy flowing and to better connect with you, okay? And I'm just going to get kind of like a feel here for what's going on, what the energy is like, what I'm feeling for you guys for this month before we delve further into the reading. Not reading, just picking, glancing down at the cards, picking up the energies, okay? You guys are going to be on your P's and Q's. It feels like it this energy feels like when your mind is really sharp, when it's clear, when you're clear thinking. Maybe if you have been like trying to clear your mind recently, possibly last month. But it feels like mental clarity, being on your P's and Q's, being on your toes, paying attention. It's like a sharpness. There's like an alert feeling here. It feels like alertness here. I don't know how to better describe this, but I know what I feel like when my mind is clear, when I'm sharp, when I'm on it, when my mind is not fuzzy and cloudy, when I can see crystal clear, when I can, when I'm not underestimating or second guessing myself. And I don't know what this means for somebody. This is a general reading, but it means something for somebody. Maybe somebody's been watching, like trying to pay close attention to something, details or something. There's like a sharpness here. All right. And I want to put this disclaimer up before I go any further. I got to start doing this in the very beginning of readings. I read very intuitively for one. So for those of you who, and quite a few of you know the cards and do readings for yourselves or other people, I read very intuitively. I don't go by everything in the book of what tarot is taught, okay? So I have to do that. So I won't get into a lot of, there won't be like a lot of YouTube back and forth. Oh, that's not what that card means, blah, 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 blah. I really don't want to do that, okay? So let's try to keep that down, keep this in perspective. Two, this is this reading is very general, okay? It's for the masses, it's for the channel, for the viewers. So the energies are going to ebb and flow. It's going to resonate with some, but not resonate with all. I always say that it's better to get a personal private reading. They're a lot better. They're very good. They're a lot better than the general readings. I can concentrate on you and only you and your situation. All right. Now let's dig right in. This row going across is the general portion of your reading. It can mean anything. It can, different circumstances can come up with health, wealth, finances, family, friends, work issues. This is your love and relationship section. It can mean any type of relationship, and this is your career and finance. You have here the star card in the upright position, Ace of Wands in the upright position, King of Swords in the upright position. Six of Swords in the upright position. King of Swords again in the upright position. Six of Pentacles in the upright position. Yes, Six of Pentacles. Queen of Chalices, or the Queen of Cups in the upright position. And this is your energy right here. All right. Star card, Ace of Wands, King of Swords. Quite a few of you are doing some incredible healing. You're going through like a healing process, a process of renewal and cleansing and healing, and maybe even sobriety for some of you. Somebody's maybe healing from sobriety. I'm picking up sobriety. Somebody's getting rid of the old to make room for the new. That's what I'm picking up for somebody. Releasing some tears, releasing some fears, releasing something that you held on to for quite some time. That's what I'm picking up for somebody. And it's like somebody's ready. You're ready to you're ready to step out there and do something. You're ready to finally follow something that you've been wanting to do and not let anything hold you back. Whatever this is that held you back in the past, you're ready to let it go so that new things can come in, so that new things can happen, so that you can finally get a chance to do something, to achieve something, to reach some sort of plateau, some sort of status. It's like you're ready for the world to see you. It's like you're ready to go ahead and step out there on center stage with something. But there's something that you got to release, or something that you want to release, something that you've maybe been struggling with. This is what I'm picking up. Somebody will be getting attention. Somebody will be getting some sort of exposure this month. You're in the beginning phases. This could be like the beginning of some major exposure in a good way. I feel like this is like a good energy here. This is beautiful. Somebody's very in tune with your abilities, becoming more in tune with your emotions, your abilities, your qualities, the inner thing that makes you shine. Your inner quality. Somebody's becoming like embracing them. Finally embracing things that you're good at, uncovering them, letting them flow, letting them come through, because you are getting rid of something, you're shedding something, you're releasing something. And this is what I'm picking up. Some of you have the influence of an Aquarius around you, or Aquarius somewhere heavy in your chart, because there's a lot of air here, a lot of air sign energy here. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Some of you be studying or going, mixing your intuition with like esoteric studies of the, metaphysics, studies of astrology, astronomy, natural healing, crystals. Quite a few of you, somebody's very intuitive, and typically water signs are usually very intuitive. You're very intuitive people, but it's a very feeling energy, feeling, intuition, and it's going to mean different things for different people. As I was saying, this is very general. Now, and this is a major arcana, in fact, this is the only card here that is major arcana within this reading so far. And with this card here is starting at the very beginning. Okay, so this is like a big change, a big move, a big epiphany moment, something major happening, whether you acknowledge this or not. But it's like big change. and an awareness, like being on your P's and Q's. You are aware that something needs to happen, something needs to take place. Whether this is your talent, your spirituality, your career, whatever this means to you, maybe even in your personal life. You know that you need to come out, you know that you need to cleanse from something, you know that you need to, put your best foot forward and present yourself in a way that displays your good qualities. And I hope what I'm saying makes sense. This is going to mean different things for different people, so apply it the way that it fits into your life. Here with the Ace of Wands, there's a brand new start coming. All of the aces are brand new beginnings, okay? This can be the start of something very passionate, an opportunity coming in for maybe a new job, something very passionate, something that you're creative with, a chance to use your abilities and your good qualities in some way. But because you're going through this process, or you need to go through this process, new doors are going to open up. For some of you, this is about your physical being, about getting your body together, doing something that helps you to become more fit, something that helps you become healthier internally, an opportunity to maybe get in shape to start this process, whatever this means for you. Build something, do something active. This is physical. This is like physical energy, physical and spiritual energy. It's about doing something with this opportunity that comes. And it's like it's gonna come up out of nowhere and help you to rise up, help you to elevate. It won't be something that some of you won't expect this, you won't see this coming. It's gonna come up out of nowhere. And some of you, know that an opportunity is coming to do something, something of passion, something of spirit, and you're preparing for it. You may not know when it's coming, but you know that you got to prepare for it. So when it comes, you'll be ready. And it's like a new day is dawning here. What you've been doing in the dark, under the stars, preparing, maybe even quietly, it's going to come to the light. All of your preparation and healing and so forth that was done in darkness, even done in the winter months, February, it's coming into the light in the spring, or with the sun here, the beginning. And this also be the influence of Aries, because there's we're in the month of Aries, and there's moon activity, like a full moon or new moon or something in Aries. So this very positive energy, creative, maybe even entrepreneurial for somebody. This energy is here, this leadership energy of Aries influence you in some way to take charge, to seize this opportunity of something fiery, passionate, creative. Now here you have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords at the end right here feels watchful. This is not like a watchful card. It's not the Page of Swords, like watching, curiosity, maybe even spying, investigating. But there's a feel of maturity. There's a feel of somebody who's mature, kind of observing a situation and just kind of sitting back and observing, maybe bringing the truth in some way, exposing the truth in some way, telling the truth in some way, helping with some sort of truth, some sort of justice in some way, giving either you are going through this mental clarity, and taking this stronger position. This can be something that's happening. You can be going through this transformation. And it's like maybe like a combination of mental and spiritual transformation that you're going through. You're gonna come out sharper, more acute in some sort of leadership role. A lot of sharp energy here, a lot of sharp energy. This is interesting. A lot of sharp air mental energy going on here. Interesting. For some of you, this may be some sort of this person can come in a way to help you or to bring answers, to bring truth to maybe a legal situation or medical situation or circumstances, legal, medical, um, in some sort of way that how should I say, analytical, maybe somebody analytical, somebody have like a very analytical occupation to where they're dealing with technology, cyberspace, doing something, maybe even like computer science or something where they're using their mind a lot, and maybe an opportunities coming to, get like some sort of new job in technology, computer science, something dealing with IT, and you may be going from inspiring. This may be some sort of graduation that you're going through because you've been a student, you've been aspiring, you've been studying, you've been going through your transformations to get to this point. And that message is for somebody to get to this point. Maybe this is for somebody, it's like a graduation or promotion to um, a position. I'm picking up like IT technology or something like that. Technology, something to do with technology. It doesn't have to be IT, it can be science, some sort of science dealing with the mind into a leadership position. This would be like an offer coming in. Something that you've been praying for. Somebody's been praying for something, wishing for something, and you're getting some sort of answer. You're getting some sort of opportunity coming. And this is like an answer to what you've been praying for, what you've been wishing for, and this person is coming in like supporting you in some way, helping you with something that maybe you've been praying for and wishing for. Like when you're wishing upon a star, somebody may be going through some sort of medical issues where you be having some sort of procedure, like some sort of breakthrough procedure. Somebody's gonna have some sort of breakthrough procedure, and you're going through a healing process. You're starting off, somebody's starting off this month preparing internally for some sort of procedure that you need, like a breakthrough procedure, something, some sort of procedure that you need, and you've been preparing. You have to prepare your body almost like pre-op, and you may be doing some sort of cleanse or something, some sort of internal cleanse where you got to get your body ready. And I know it sounds kind of all over the place, but these are different things that are coming through, and I feel like I need to go ahead and share it and let it come on out. Okay, okay, all right. Preparing at night, prepping at night for like a morning procedure or something. Preparing like the night before, cleansing your body. This is what I'm getting. I'm getting this for somebody. Usually, like pre-op is the day before and it starts, it ends at the night. You can't, especially if you have like some sort of operation where you can't eat anything past midnight. You'd be on like a clear liquid diet or something like that for somebody. Clear liquids or something, and you gotta cleanse. You have to, cleanse, dispose of everything as much as possible the night before morning procedures. Morning procedures with the surgeon. Okay, these are the messages that I'm getting, you guys. Okay, here we're gonna go here. There's more sharpness. There's definitely more sharpness here. Six of Swords, King of Swords, King of Swords twice in the same position. For some of you, this feels like an extension. This is like an extension of a story dealing with some sort of relationship. Somebody may be breaking away, have an opportunity to break away and get away from a relationship. Maybe there was some toxicity in a relationship that you needed to cleanse from, that you needed to be on your P's and Q's about. You need to like really start releasing these things so that new opportunities can come in and you can finally break away from it. You have an opportunity to start breaking away from it. Cutting cords. I'm hearing cutting cords for somebody. Cutting cords of the past, healing from the past. Six of Swords is about moving away from troubled waters, moving away from something troubling in your life, moving away, and it can be mental, okay? It's something that affected you mentally, a situation that affected you mentally, and you need clarity. You need to get away into a place, into a space that where you can think more clearly and move towards calmer waters, move towards something calmer, more soothing, something healthier for you. And it doesn't always have to mean mental because of the swords. This can be literal. You may be getting out and you be getting away from a bad situation, or you need to start preparing to get away from a bad situation. Somebody wants to know the truth about why somebody else left a situation or wants to get away from a situation, wants to be free from a situation. Somebody's like, hold on, wait a minute. Why do you want to leave? Why are you getting away from this? What really happened? Are you asking that question, Cancer, or is someone else asking you that question? Again, this is like an extension of this story here for somebody pertaining to some sort of relationship or situation. King of Swords twice in the same position. You or somebody around you wants to know the truth. They're like, hold on, wait a minute. What happened? What's going on? Why are you breaking away? Why are you trying to get away? Why are you going for something else? What happened? Why are you taking this opportunity? What is this about? What is this new opportunity that you're doing? What are you going for? What is this? Are you taking, this new opportunity because you feel like you need to escape something? You feel like you weren't getting your freedom in this relationship? This is what I'm hearing. What do you mean you didn't feel free in this relationship? You felt, you know, like it wasn't fulfilling or whatever. Why? What happened? I thought everything was good. I thought everything was cool. What's going on? Now somebody just needs to break away from mental clarity, break away so that they can kind of, you know, be be the best of themselves. Somebody, somebody over here may not necessarily be in a relationship. This may be a single person needing to gain mental clarity, needing to get away from something to gain mental clarity. This may not be a relationship. This may be more like a relationship with yourself, or the relationship that you need to start developing with self. Relationship that you need to start developing with yourself here. Healing to gain mental clarity. Finally, healing to uncloud your mind and be able to use better judgment in different situations in your life. It's going to mean different things for different people. Six of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Chalices. Some have a career in like a nonprofit organization in an organization that helps people in a very helping kind of way. Charitable organization. and you may be up for promotion and kind of contemplating it, thinking about it. Somebody's doing something like that, or has been thinking about doing something like this. If this is something where your heart is, definitely follow it. You know, I feel like it's going to be rewarding, not just rewarding for yourself, but rewarding for the people that you help. Maybe that's what this renewal is about. Maybe you feel like you need to follow a new path with this new opportunity coming in, and stand in your truth. Be truthful and honest about what it is that, you know, where it is your heart lies. Be honest with yourself about what it is you really want to do with your career, with your life, moving forward with your future. Maybe move from a career that's more mental and more analytical into something, that puts you out in the forefront, in and around people, where your personality more, thrives more around others than just, by yourself thinking, analyzing. You might not be just a behind the scenes person, or just a mental cerebral person, but more feeling and giving. This might be your true personality in terms of, what you want to do with the career. So this might be a better for you, and you're on your P's and Q's. You're having an epiphany moment. You be having this moment within this month, this time for reflection. That's what this feels like. Somebody feels like their spouse, and I don't know where I'm getting this from. Somebody feels like their spouse or significant other is giving more to the job or to the career, to the business. They're putting more into it than the marriage or the relationship, and it somehow affects. Somebody feels like there's not enough balance within it. Somebody feels like there's imbalance here. Maybe, or maybe somebody's telling you that it's not enough balance. Somebody be complaining that Cancer is too into the business, too into the career, too into the job, and this person wants to come in and talk about it, tell the truth about how they feel, look for the truth, want to know, well, why, Cancer? Why are you doing this? Why are you not giving this relationship or this marriage as much attention as you do your career? We need to talk about this. Let's discuss this. What's happening, what's going on. It affects our relationship. I feel separate from you. I feel like you're here, but you're not totally in it. You're not totally here. And this is what I'm hearing for somebody. Okay, let's start clarifying some things here. Interesting. Spirit, why is the King of Swords here? Why is the King of Swords here for Cancer? Yeah, somebody's traveling. Somebody's on the go. Train is here. A lot of domestic travel back and forth, opportunities, travel opportunities for maybe even to move, relocation, some sort of movement into something that they've been wanting to do, something that's aspiring. You've got Train, Cupid, and Comfort, Fireplace, Comfort. A lot of change. There are all fives here. Mental energy, Train, movement. This is air sign energy here. Okay. Change with the fives. This is water sign energy here, Cupid. Well, this is like a mixture of water and air here. Change, there's lots of change is taking place for you in the month of Comfort, stability. Another five here. Money, comfort in home, dealing with money. Comfort, stability, changes. This is good. This is good. This is good. Very good. Somebody's taking this opportunity. This could be you, this could be the other somebody around you, taking this opportunity here that's coming in. You're getting some clarity, you're getting some cleansing, and the truth is coming out. You standing in your truth. You're being honest with yourself about what it is you really want. You need change. 555. You need change. Major changes taking place. Will you go with it? It'll be up to you. For some of you, this can be about career. It can be personal life. Personal changes, internal changes that you're going through that you need. Movement, move away, relocation into something that you like, something that you've been kind of eyeing for a while, flirting with the idea of moving on, of doing this thing here, whatever this means to you, into something more comforting, something more calming, soothing, relaxing, getting away. Somebody needs a vacation. Somebody wants a vacation. Just kind of get away a little bit. Somebody wants to do this permanently, and it's like maybe a big decision that you got to make, or you or somebody's got to make. Somebody, maybe the truth is coming out. You want to get away because there's somebody else that you're crushing on, somebody that you're interested in. You want to start moving towards them. Somebody, there's like a spark of passion, of love, interest here. And you be going with the flow of this change. You be welcoming this change. You or somebody around you be welcoming to this change, because then you have boat over here. You got train here, boat here. Well, it's not a boat. But usually Six of Swords, the person is in a boat. People are moving. This could be a family moving. This can be an individual moving. But it feels more like individual energy. Spirit, can you tell me why the King of Swords is over here? Look at this. 3 cards face down. Man, lightning, child. Man, lightning, child. This King of Swords. The King of Swords is usually like unisex. It's just masculine energy. Within tarot, the people are unisex. They can be either or. It's just the energy. But over here, this is a man. In the Norman cards, the main person, this is a man. A man is a man. And I feel like this is the man for most of you. This is definitely a man. It's clarifying who this is and what's going on with this person. This is a man. This man is on his P's and Q's again. Remember when I said P's and Q's? Having an epiphany moment. Lightning, needing to make a decision quickly. Needing to make a move quickly. Needing to make a move quickly or decision quickly. About a child or something new coming in. And this may be a new woman in his life. There's a woman here. Maybe a child and a woman. Maybe this person, this is about his family. Should be having a child, and you or somebody else needs to make a quick decision about maybe this woman and child. Or this might just be a new experience, because there's lots of change taking place here. This might be a new experience, because a child can mean shortly, it can mean a child, it can mean a new beginning, a new experience, the birth of something. Short period of time, it means different things, and it's going to mean different things for different people. Now, with these movement cards, if this story extends over here, movement needs to take place. Somebody, you or somebody else, may be far away from you, or you're far away from them, and you need to reconnect with family. You'd be, working out of state, working long distance, whatever the case, and you need to start moving closer towards your family, or starting a new beginning elsewhere, away from where you currently live. And it's like starting over. Somebody, you need a brand new start. Brand new start, like starting over. This is what I'm picking up with this because you got two big movement cards here. Love. And this could be the child. Some have a love child, love child. Maybe you started something from within, at another state, and this person, is far away, and this person, this person had a child, and the child is, it started, conception, a child, and the child is getting a little bit bigger, and you gotta, okay, I really need to. I live over here in Pittsburgh. I don't know why Pittsburgh is coming up. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I live here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but a lady lives in Colorado. I don't know why I'm picking up Colorado, but I'm going with the flow, you guys. She lives in Colorado, and it sucks because this long distance relationship has kept us apart. Some change needs to happen. I need to either go over there or we meet somewhere in the middle, or she needs to come over here. I can't have her over there, with a child or carry a child or with, our little one, you know. This doesn't feel good, and I got to make a decision. I need to do something quickly before I lose my little family that's coming together. Now, some of you have been apart, and you need to you want to reunite. You want to bring these things back together. You want to bring, you and your little family back together. I know I'm kind of all over the place, but lots of people watch, and I'm picking up the energies that are coming in, you guys, okay? So don't scream at me. Don't scream at me. I'm picking up the energies, okay? Yeah. Whatever this is may be spilling over into the, in the career and finances. And you need to, if that's the story, if that's the theme of this, if this is like the bigger picture of it, it be spilling over into the career, and you've got to make some decisions because where there's change, there needs to be some balance. There needs to be some balance here between give and take, And then you have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is feeling a lot. She's feeling this, you're like, okay, what am I going to do for a career if we make this move, if I do this? King of Pentacles at the bottom. Two kings here. I'll tell you what I see in just a minute. The Emperor. A lot of masculine energy in this reading. Seven of Chalices. And then it softens up and the energy becomes very feminine over here. Now, here's what I'm getting. If this is career related, you'd be thinking about selecting this opportunity, and whether or not it'll be, because Cancer is a very feeling sign. You'd be thinking about or wondering, and this is underlying energy. If I follow dreams, I follow the things that are near and dear to me, the things that make me feel good, the things that make me happy for a change, okay, instead of just doing something because I know it's right or I'm used to it or it's logical. Will I be successful? This is probably like an underlying thought. Will I be able to lead myself, my family, my business, my career? Will it be lucrative? Will I get the balance that I need between standing in the truth and following the things that make me happy, that bring passion and finances, success? And the answer is yes, you will be able to do it. This is on the bottom. This is underlying energy, it's like an undercurrent energy. You'll be fine financially if you make this move, if you take this opportunity that comes in. Okay? And I feel like I'm talking to a man. This is definitely, for most of you, the energy here is very masculine. It's man energy. There's men all over the place here. The male energy dominates this reading. So, Mr. Cancer, go for it. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You have expertise, you have knowledge, you have abilities to make these moves. You will still be successful. In fact, you become more successful at what you do in your life, in your personal life, in your business, in your career, whatever this means to you. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. If this is dealing with something medical, and then again, you have more sharp energy with the Cupid. This can be like, like surgery, suturing up and healing, going through this healing process. You'll definitely come out top. You'll come out stronger. You come and going through this healing process of releasing everything, all of the healing that you need to do in preparation for this procedure. You're going to come out stronger and healthier. You'll be fine. You'll be better if this is a health concern that you have, Mr. or Miss Cancer. Okay, you might be a Cancer worrying about your husband or your spouse or whatever, your significant other. He'll be fine. Your relative. And you have the Emperor here. Emperor taking leadership, taking a stance, wanting to be the head of your family, wanting to be the head of your household, wanting to, moving away from something turbulent to make things better, making better decisions for the love of yourself and the love of your family. And some of you, you might not even be in a relationship or married. You'd be moving toward that and wanting to do that. You see somebody that you're interested in that already has a child. For somebody, this person, you're thinking about making a move toward this lady that has a child. And maybe you want to step up and take the role. You be stepping up because this person strikes your fancy. This person, you feel like this person is for you, but she have a small child. She have a child. She'll be a single mom and you want to move towards her. That's what I got for somebody who's single, may be interested. This is good though. This is a good reading. I like it. It's a very personal reading. Very personal, very spiritual, very deep. I love this reading. I feel uplifted doing this. It's like an uplifted feeling. You know, you'll be making some good decisions in the month of, many of you will, Cancer. This is very nice. I like it. And over here you have Seven of Chalices. Decisions that you need to make, wondering whether or not this situation is an illusion. Kind of weighing your options a bit. Wondering, are you daydreaming? Am I daydreaming about this? Is this real? Can this really happen? Yes, it can happen, but you got to make a move, make a decision, and follow your heart. Follow your heart when it comes to the career part, because you can't lose over here. This is going to be good. It's going to be good for you. You just need to narrow something down about which decision to make, which role to take. Narrow down what you really want, what you really like when it comes to your career or business. Kind of pinpoint it and not be all over the place with this. Maybe even choose to specialize in something and select from within this specialty. That's what I'm getting for somebody. And not so much as, should I be a doctor? Should I be a lawyer? Should I be an astronaut? Should I be a hairdresser? All of those things are separate and have nothing to do with the other. Maybe narrow down your field and then look within the field to see, what within that field would better suit you. Does that make sense? All right. And this is what I'm getting with this. Spirit, what messages do you have for, look at this, unfoldment? Cancer, just pop right up. Lotus flower. This is your message. Spirit, what action steps should Cancer take in the month of That one wanted to come out. Self-respect. You've got lotus flower and self-respect. Lotus flower, self-respect. With lotus flower, the lotus flower is a flower that grows from something troubled. It's usually a flower that emerges that grows out of like murky water, or it kind of beats the odds of what's going on around it, and it emerges despite the trouble or the odds against it. It emerges and it blossoms. You see this flower sitting on top of a petal in water. There's water all around it. Where's the ground? Where's the earth behind it? It's just like water around it. But the flower is sitting on top of this water, which is your energy, water sign energy, your emotions, and then you have like a air sign energy above, water below. Where's the earth to help this flower grow? But it's shining beautiful. The sunlight is here. It's shining beautifully. Anyway, despite the odds, it's not showing like mud or murky water, but it is indeed a moment for you to unfold, to emerge. Let yourself grow, let yourself blossom despite whatever challenges you have. Be on your P's and Q's this month. Be on your P's and Q's and ready for this. And this is like a really good month. This month usually brings a lot of rain so that something can grow. Allow this to happen. And that's where this cleansing is coming in, definitely. Okay? And go ahead and water those seeds of the things that you want to grow in your life. Also have some self-respect, okay? Have some self-respect this month. Respect yourself. You are the best judge of what is right. And that goes right over here. The decisions that you need to make this month, Cancer, has to do with you honoring and respecting your needs and doing something that is healthy and good for you. If there's something going on in your life that you've been feeling guilty about or made to feel guilty about because you want to go for what's for something you like, something you enjoy, something that's good for you, respect yourself enough to know that what you want and value is good. It's okay. You can't be like a people pleaser all of the time. Give and give and give, give and give and give, and not have something for yourself. Lose your self-respect in order to hold on to a situation that may not be good for you or healthy for you. And maybe this is what you're releasing over here, or what you need to release over here. The things that compromise your self-respect so that you can grow. You can blossom like the lotus flower. The things that you may be done to disrespect, to dishonor the very things that make you happy. If you need to strip down this month and take a really good look at yourself, spend some time alone, allow yourself to be vulnerable, allow yourself to be, I don't want to say naked to the world, literally, but shed in a way that exposes your vulnerability so that you can start really building. Sometimes you have to strip down to the bare bones. You got to strip down in order to build up. And look at yourself in the mirror and rebuild, start rebuilding. Strip down, remove whatever is unnecessary, Remove what no longer fulfills you. Remove what's no longer good for you so that you can make room for things that are better. And this is what I'm getting. For some of you, allow this to happen. You know what you want, you know what you need, you know what's good for you. Have some confidence in the decisions that you make and what you want, you know. This is beautiful. And for me, for somebody, this is definitely this might be like a love child coming. You got to make a decision about love child coming that you need to make a decision about. Something being born, emerging out of troubled times, out of adversity, out of the odds. It's like a love child. This is what I'm getting, like a love child for somebody. Yep. All right. This is all that I have for now, Cancer. For those of you who would like a personal private reading, you contact me at summerintuition.com, and that you can find that link right below this video. Contact me and we can set up a personal reading for you. It's always a lot better than the general reading. I've been talking a lot, as you can see, than the general readings, okay? And also, definitely subscribe before you leave this video. Give me the thumbs up. It helps keep the channel going. All right, I'll see you guys in the middle of the road. Take care for now. You guys, love you. And I hope this reading has helped you in some way. Bye-bye for now.